Hello, Traveler Capricorns. How are you? This is Tara coming to you. Today is November 25th, 2015. It is the new moon, but today I'm going to be, the full moon, but I'm going to be reading today for you for December 2015. I've already posted a couple of full moon and Gemini videos. So these are the December monthlies coming up. I can honestly say for me personally, there's some kind of weird vibes surrounding this holiday uh, season here, Turkey Day. Um, that's just for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to shuffle the cards. I've already done a little bit of pre-shuffling. Today I have the um, Gilded Tarot, which are similar in nature to the Rider-Waite deck. I have to put my Rider-Waite deck up and give it a break. It's been had a nervous breakdown and it's gone on strike. And just want to see what the trends are coming up, the energies, possible energies coming up for December, moving into the new year. I can't believe in just a few days we're already going to be in December, heading into 2016. I don't know exactly how the month is going to play out for me. So this could be, if I'm going to be able to put out any videos in December or not. I would like to. We'll just see how that goes. But, if you're wanting to get a yearly, that's going to be coming in January. That'll give me enough time where if I've had my surgery, I will be able to sit down, concentrate, and without being drugged up or in pain. So let's go ahead and get with the reading. I do have the Sibilas with me, and I have the Heart Oracle cards to see if we can summarize it, just to see what's happening. I don't know. For me, it's just been some kind of weird energies. And the cards have not been giving me definitive answers, not only in general readings, but in personal readings that I've been doing for people. People are like at the end of the reading, well, but what the answer, and, the cards are only telling us so much. It's as if the cards are saying we need to wait until the end of the year to see what new is coming up. So let's get started. Okay, Capricorns. Well, now. Well, there is a lot of energy in the spread for you. And then we have this Queen of Wands. Now we know that the Capricorn energy is, it is ruled by Saturn, and it is an earth energy. And yet the only card that I see pertaining to earth is this Two of Pentacles down at the bottom, the center. Okay. What is in the very middle of the spread is the Death card. Now this is Scorpio energies. We are still in the time of Scorpio. I think we're actually moving into this sign. It ended on the 23rd of November, I believe. So we're now moved into the Sagittarian. So maybe this is residual energies that are going to be coming up in December for you. This card is about change. It is about transformation. It is about endings. And it is about beginnings. And landing in the middle of the spread tells me a lot about perhaps what some of you Capricorns are going through. Major changes coming up. This Emperor is a fire sign. He speaks to Aries. So we've been having those eclipses running around, dancing around since March. The Aries, Libra axis, and really that speaks to Libra and air, this Eight of Swords. So this was either a person who was like the Emperor, someone who was rational and who was logical, who made decisions even though they may not have seemed fair, did some things, was in a sense rather compassionate about the decisions that he had to make. This can also speak to, he's like a father figure, so someone who gave good advice. But it appears as though there was perhaps a major revelation about this person or a major letdown coming in. Now, this person could also be a female, because we can embody, even as women, we can embody these the energies of the Emperor, someone who is solid, who is stable, who knows exactly where they're going, exactly what they're doing, and is not afraid to make those decisions. Now, if this has come about in a business aspect, I have a Capricorn rising. I know how hard we work. We're very diligent. We're very dedicated. We're very ambitious. We don't tire very easily because we see our goal and we'll work no matter how bad things get. We'll just keep on plugging away because we have something that we're trying to accomplish. I have this Seven of Wands. Now, coupled with this Emperor card and this Tower in the center, we know that the Tower is fast moving energy. So it's as if something happened completely unexpected. And now there's a block to something that we want. See that guy standing in front of the door? He's blocking. And he's got all of the wands pointing at him as if people are saying, you know what? It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Or people are coming in to say, you know what? Girl, forget him. Put your forget him shoes on and let's go to the club. Or if it's a guy, you know, all of his friends are saying, see, man, I told you she wasn't no good. See, man, I told you this. Or see, man, I told you that it was going to happen this way. So whatever this situation was that has to do with either this person or this energy, there was a sudden, radical, either a change where everything came crumbling down, or it is all of a sudden a realization that things were not the way you thought they were. And now we're blocked. We're blocking. We just like block. We ain't trying to hear nothing. We ain't trying to see nothing. We ain't trying to do nothing. We're blocked. Okay? But the funny thing is that underneath this Emperor, the second line I have, look, the first line is the Emperor, the Tower, the Seven of Wands. The second line is the Nine of Cups, the Death, the Four of Wands. And then I have the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. But then I have this Queen of Wands as the outcome, okay, as the overall energy of the spread. And to me, that bodes well in some respects. So the odd thing, coming under this Emperor, we have this Nine of Cups. So it is as if whatever this Emperor represents, if it was a energy for you of being in a solid position, this was your wish, you got it. If this was a person, whatever hopes you had attached to this person, that's what it was. And there was a success in this because, again, and this is a fire energy. So again, we're talking about the Aries, Libra axis. We're talking about the time of moving into the time of Sagittarius now. So there's a lot of fire and a lot of energy based behind this person. But whatever this wish was, it has either, with the Tower card, has either come in and you have come to the realization that this has to end, that it has ended, even if you haven't accepted it, in a sense that it is the end of your wishes and your desires, as if the sun has gone out, but it came through with great force. But again, remember that this is a card of change and transformation. It is like the chrysalis. It is like the butterfly. Now you're about to transform into something brand new. Your situation is about to transform into something brand new. Even though with this Tower and this Death card, it doesn't feel like that right now. Okay. This could even be perhaps one of you may have lost a family member, a father figure, or someone who was like a father figure or a mentor for you. Perhaps they actually did pass. It was something quite sudden that you that nobody saw coming. But rest assured that there is still a will and a way to go on, and there is a firm foundation. So if this person has left your life, be it you had to walk away from them, or they walked away from you, or they left because it was time for them to go, whether it was expected or not, they left you with something that you can build upon. Okay? And even though you're feeling blocked right now, this is what you need to remember, that there is something you can build upon. There was something that they left you. Now, this last line, the future, I'm looking at this as the future. The sun has come back out to kind of light your way, to know that there's a cycle to everything, a season like Hakuna Matata, the circle of life. Things happen, things go up, things go down. People come, people go. People are born, people die. And that even though you have some decisions to make in terms of moving forward, perhaps this is in a financial situation, or excuse me, or a situation in which you're trying to just be practical. You have some practical decisions. This is the practicality of work, of actually doing something. It's not the wands in terms of your ambition and your drive, but it's actually getting out the work. Okay, whatever that work means and whatever work you're going to have to engage in after this Tower and this Death card, it is a 2. So that means you have decisions that are coming up, and you're going to have to try to find your balance. The guy's got one thing stable in one hand and the other thing's kind of up in the air. And he's looking at the thing that's up in the air. This speaks to really not knowing how this is going to play in, how it's going to fit in, whatever the situation was, whatever occurred. How is that going to fit into my life? How am I going to balance this with the other things that I have to do? And this is the issue that brings you to feeling stuck and feeling limited. Now, I find that this 4 of Cups coming in between blocking or feeling blocked, of trying to maintain a stable foundation, because there is something stable within this, but that these are your thoughts. This is how you feel right now. You're feeling like, oh my God, why me? I mean, I've been working so hard. How come I didn't get that promotion? How come old Joe Blow over there, who can't even spell his name right, got the promotion over me? I got the seniority. I got the this. I got the that. How come this person left me for that person? How come this person has treated me like this? Why did that person had to pass away right now, right before the holidays? This is the card of feeling the victim mentality. But what you need to remember is that you can unchain yourself. You can remove the blindfold and you can free yourself from these limiting kind of feelings and thoughts. Nobody's saying it's going to be easy, but you can do it. Let me see what cross messages I have here. Again, it's the Emperor with the Death and the 8 of Swords. It's a disappointment or a change in someone, or actually someone leaving, leaves you feeling limited. Now you're blocked. You're trying to block this change that's coming in, but the sun is saying, no, it's time now that you step forward and you come out of this space. Yes, you have decisions to make. Yes, your hopes and wishes and your desires may have been dashed for the time being. But when the sun is in a spread in any place, it kind of shines a light over everything else. So perhaps once you come out of, I mean, really, and I've been in these places. I have. I have. And I know exactly what that feels like. Okay? I know exactly what that feels like. But when you try to resist the changes that the universe has for you, it just makes it harder. And so at some point you have to just accept. Be still and accept. Don't even try to question why things happen the way they happen. Just accept. And I think if you can do this, you're going to be supported in this new Sagittarian energy, this fire energy of holding your own. Even if you're a guy, you can still embody this. This is about someone having passionate feelings. It's not just about a female. It's about someone who is able to come out of a place where they can honor what it is that they feel. This is a passionate person, a deeply feeling person. This is a person who has a lot of ambition and a lot of desires. And basically what this says to me, and it's being backed up by the sun, you see, is that eventually this is the place you're going to come to. It's going to come right for you. You're going to be able to regain your full power. Okay? Let's see what the Sibilas have to say. I want to see what this change, what this Tower was all about. Because the Tower comes in to clear the air. It is a sudden realization. It's something that happens out of the blue. And sometimes, not even that it's out of the blue, but that it was just inevitable. Okay? And maybe in a sense you knew that. And maybe that's why you've been trying to block it. You've been trying to prevent it. You've been trying to stop it. You know, but you can't stop it. You know, you can't stop it. Whoever this person was, or whatever this situation was, it was something that was very, very positive. So therefore I can understand those feelings of feeling like a victim, or feeling lost, or feeling not know what to do, perhaps even being angry, perhaps blocking people out. We have this Tower, the Nine of Cups. It's like out of this realization, or this tearing down, or this clearing of the air, you still get your wishes. You're just going to have to figure out what to do with the way it happened, the way it occurred, what you lost, because you still have something firm to stand on. And to me, this is speaking to uh, the power you have within yourself. That's what this card is saying. The power is within you to get through this. I want to see what this Tower perhaps is all about. Now, oh, these cards, they've been giving such strange messages all month. We have the Namica, the female rival. We have the Bambino, a start, a beginning. We have the Speranza. Now, coming on this Tower card, I can literally say that this was perhaps the rupture of a relationship. It could be a separation. It could be a divorce caused by a third woman, a female rival, brand new, and her hopes now is that she's getting her wish. And she's going to be moving forward. You have realized now, in a sense, that this person has quote unquote won. Okay. It could also be a fear that you're not going to be able to come back from this. This could speak to the fear of yourself, if you're a female or find yourself in the female role in a relationship. But that even after the destruction and the suddenness and the swiftness and the surprise of the Tower, your fear, you're going to be able to find new hope. Those are the two messages. I do hope that it's not a rupture of a relationship or divorce, but if that is the case, then know that with the Tower, with the Death card, that's the way, except it's not pleasant, especially at this time of year. And this guy typically has kids, so it's as if I could say that this was a queen and this was the emperor. Okay, they're not the emperor and the empress, but in a sense they were a couple. He was a little bit older, maybe a little bit more powerful, a little bit more financially stable than this person. Maybe this is the ending of a relationship. For all intents and purposes, the perfect relationship. Now, what I have on the Eight of Swords is I have the mercante, the business person. This is negotiations. I have the casa, which does speak to the house, but the way it kind of looks like a bank or an institution, it could have to do with money. There are negotiations and people are looking forward, and right now it's kind of like things are on hold. You're feeling stuck, maybe at the mercy of this guy. Maybe this guy, you know, in the beginning it turned out to be something really great, but now you're starting to see the real emperor come out, and instead of being now you're the sun for you, he has turned into the death card for you. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to get away from him. Okay. Jesus, when is this going to be over? Okay, let's see what the death card has to do. And there's a decision, you know, if it's over money, you know, you're going to have to decide, do you want to stand and fight this guy forever over money, or do you just want to get what you can get and get on? You know, pick your battles. Now, the death card with the Emperor and the Donna Maritata. Indeed, this is the end of a relationship, perhaps a divorce. She's a married woman. This card speaks to perhaps the end of trying to work things out. These are troops. The troops are movement. They do things. They do exercises. They hypotheticals. So, you know, like, it looks like this is the end, you know, and this is the confidant, the end of trust. That's really, literally, to me, what those cards are speaking of. So you have a decision to make. I want to take a look at this Queen of Wands to see you arriving back in your full power. Yes. Ah, thank God they gave me something good. The Doctore, always a professional, a lawyer, a doctor, a mediator. So maybe if you're having a hard scuffle with this person during the separation of this divorce, it's like you guys are throwing everything at each other but the kitchen sink. All of the nastiness, all of the resentment, all of the everything. The air is being cleared. People are starting to see each other for what they really are. Oh my God, I can't believe I've been with this person for this long. This could be a guy too. You know, someone is coming in and there's someone's thinking about this. Maybe we need to get somebody to come in and help us, because really I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have the strength to do it anymore. I'm not interested in doing it anymore. I'm ready to just accept and move on. And then we have the reunion. So to me, this is speaking to, at some point, situation and issues being resolved peacefully. And it may take a mediator, a third person, to come in and do that. And if you haven't come to that realization right now, think about it, because in the end, both people, male or female, emperor or not, you're going to end up in your full power. Again, stop blocking. The Seven of Wands is defending and persevering, no matter what the cost. But sometimes you have to decide, is it really worth it? That's like that. Is it really worth it? You know, and if you think it's really worth it, then hey, you know, stand your ground, but just be prepared for the long haul. But at some point, you're going to have to let go, cut your losses, whatever that means to you, and move along. I want to pull a one oracle card, because really it's all about a stable foundation. It is. And just because this is the end of a relationship, or the end of what you thought was a perfect relationship, doesn't mean that you won't find another perfect relationship. It won't be perfect in the same way that the other one was, but it can be perfection in another way. It depends on your view. Say that? On your view. Look at that. Great foresight. Keep looking ahead. Don't be blinded. Don't limit yourself in the possibilities. What's possible after the fact. All right, let's see what we got here. Shine. And this again is the sun. So twice now we've had the sun come out. And this is backing up, stepping back into your full power. We will be coming into the sign of Capricorn here pretty soon, sometime in December. And, you know, if you can get a resolution to this, something that everybody can live with, you're going to be back feeling like this. And I don't see why you need to drag this crap into 2016. But who am I? I just read cards. All right, Capricorns, this was your message. I hope that it, if you're going through this situation, it gives you a little bit of something to think about. Picking your battles, choosing your time, accepting. I can only wish you the best this holiday season for Thanksgiving, moving into Christmas and the New Year. And let's try to look forward to something positive and something better, lightening our load and walking a new path for 2016. Until next time, namaste, travelers.